Before a woman ever fulfills her purpose, before she builds, leads, nurtures, or conquers, she must first know who she is. Identity is not optional, it is foundational. Destiny is not a destination you stumble into. It's a journey that begins the moment you recognize your origin. If you don't know where you come from, you will never know where you're going. And the truth is, many women live every day functioning, but not flourishing, because they're living from confusion, not conviction. You can dress up your outside, polish your tone, achieve the degree, secure the position, but if your identity is unsettled, your destiny will always feel out of reach. You can impress others, but still oppress yourself with private thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or the worst one, maybe this is all I'll ever be. Identity is the root. Destiny is the fruit. And whatever is planted in your understanding of yourself will show up in your outcomes. If you see yourself as broken, you will settle for crumbs. If you believe you're unwanted, you will tolerate disrespect. If you carry the mindset of a victim, you will never walk in victory. And that's not just mindset coaching. That's kingdom reality. You were never meant to live reacting to how the world sees you. You were created to walk in the boldness of how heaven sees you. Heaven doesn't ask for your resume. Heaven speaks to your identity. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a royal priesthood. You are the head and not the tail. Those aren't cute affirmations. They are declarations of design. Think about it. Before God gave Adam an assignment, he gave him identity. He breathed into him before he gave him dominion, because power in the hands of someone who doesn't know who they are becomes dangerous. And the same principle applies to women. A woman who doesn't know her value will misuse her voice. She'll either stay silent when she should speak or shout from a place of pain instead of peace. This is why so many women say to themselves every day, am I enough? That question flows from identity confusion. But once a woman knows she's not a mistake, not an accident, not an afterthought, she stops shrinking. She stops competing. She stops trying to earn love that should have been rooted in her from the start. And let me say this clearly. Identity is not shaped by trends. It is revealed by truth. This culture will give you 1,000 labels. Boss babe, baddie, queen, savage. But if you strip all that away, who are you? What's left when the applause dies, when the makeup comes off, when the kids are asleep, when the job is gone? That's what matters. That's what carries you into destiny. You don't have to become something. You need to uncover what was always inside you. Purpose isn't something you chase. It's something you release once identity is secured. So if you're a woman who's been asking, where am I going in life? I challenge you to pause and ask a deeper question. Who am I really? And when you get that answer, not from the world, not from comparison, not from broken relationships, but from truth, from the source of your creation, everything begins to shift. You begin to move different, speak different, choose different. Because you're no longer guessing, you're grounded. Identity comes before strategy. Identity comes before relationships. Identity comes before vision. Until you know who you are, you'll keep delaying what you were born to do. But once you know, you become unstoppable. Let me know if you want the next keynote expanded too. You are not half. You are not missing pieces. You are not someone else's project. And you are not waiting on another person to give you meaning. One of the greatest lies whispered to women is this: you will be complete when. But hear me. Completion is not tied to your relationship status, your salary, your skin, or your surroundings. You were created complete by design, not by accident. See, when something is created by a manufacturer, it is finished before it is released. No company ships out a product that isn't already tested and finalized. The same is true with you. Before you ever entered this world, the blueprint of your life was stamped complete. Your talents, your voice, your sensitivity, your strength, none of it was an afterthought. You came here whole. The process of life doesn't complete you, it reveals you. But culture tries to tell women that they're always in waiting mode, waiting to be loved, waiting to be seen, waiting for someone to unlock their value. And too many women have believed it. They've built their self-worth on how others treat them rather than on the unshakable truth of who they already are. Validation is a dangerous drug. The moment you rely on it, you give people power they were never meant to have. They clap and you feel valuable. They ignore you and suddenly you shrink. That is not power, that's slavery with a smile. And the worst part, you begin to perform for love instead of live from love. You're not on this earth to convince anyone of your worth. You're not here to beg someone to notice you. You don't need 10,000 likes to feel beautiful. You don't need a ring to feel worthy. You don't need a degree to walk in wisdom. The most powerful women are the ones who know, I don't need to be chosen to be valuable. I am valuable because I was chosen long before anyone saw me. There's a reason why women lose themselves in the pursuit of titles. Because titles have become substitutes for identity. Wife, mother, CEO, leader, influencer. All of those roles are powerful, but they are not your identity. If your title is stripped, what remains? If you can't answer that with confidence, then what you had was validation, not vision. The danger of seeing yourself as incomplete is this: you will tolerate things that insult your wholeness. You'll stay in environments that dishonor you because you think you're lucky to be there. You'll accept crumbs from people who can't handle your greatness just to feel included. But when you know you're complete, your standards rise. You stop begging, you start building. A complete woman isn't arrogant. She's anchored. She doesn't walk into the room looking for approval. She walks in carrying answers. She doesn't need the spotlight to know she's radiant. Her presence speaks before her words do. And she's not defined by what others call her. She's defined by what she answers to. You don't become complete through connections. You become powerful through convictions. You've got to believe that what you carry is enough. What you've survived has shaped you, and what's ahead is waiting on you to show up whole, not half. Want me to move on to Keynote 3 next? Of course. Here's a 600-word expansion of the third keynote. Daily declarations determine direction. Written in the same empowering, spiritually rooted tone. What you speak every day creates the world you live in. Life and death are not just in your actions, they're in your mouth. And the enemy doesn't need to destroy your life if he can just get you to curse it with your own words. Most women don't realize how powerful they are with their language. Every day we casually speak over ourselves, often without even thinking. I'm so stupid. I'll never get it right. No one really cares. This is just how life is for me. And slowly, what started as throwaway words become the blueprint for how we think, feel, and live. Declarations aren't just words, they're agreements. When you declare something, you're either aligning with truth or partnering with lies. You're either reinforcing heaven's view of you or echoing the fear and brokenness of the world. That's why daily declarations are not just motivation. They are alignment. They are direction. A woman who says every morning, I am worthy, I am called, I am enough, is not just saying nice words. She's building her day. She's choosing to confront every lie, every insecurity, and every fear before they even have a chance to settle in. Declarations set the tone. They silence shame. They shift the atmosphere before anything else can define it.